Hello guys and welcome to Squidgyfaceplays. Today's video is going to be all about my new add-on, Smelters Forge. Now I'm going to kind of run you through on all the different various things that are in this add-on, and then obviously you can go ahead and download it and try it out in your world. This is kind of a beta type thing, so if things aren't working perfectly, I need to kind of know to tweak and everything. So yeah, with that, let's get into the whole video, the whole tutorial and how to use things. So, when you first spawn into a world that you have this add-on enabled with, if you walk forward just a little bit, you will get this little thing saying download it, thanks for downloading, and check out my channel for updates and whatnot. And you'll also get a book, which is called Materials and You. Now in this book, it will literally go over everything you need, including crafting recipes and things like that, to basically get you started. Now I'm not going to go through that and I'm not going to read that on camera purely because I read it, I know what's in it. Now everything that you get will come in these kind of crates, and I've done this purely so it gives you the right spawn egg, and it's just a bit easier instead of like having to faff around with different ways of getting you the item. So this is the main thing that we're going to look at, which is the forge, but we'll leave that till a little bit later. So we're going to look at the stencil table first. Now it comes in this stencil table crate. Now if I open this quick chest, to craft it, you just need oak wood planks and a blank pattern. If I take those and I just go into the crafting, as you can see, it's literally there. You don't need to think about this. It's not a hard thing. It's literally there. That's all you need to craft it. So if I go ahead and break this, it will pop out and you have the stencil table. You can place it and it works just fine. Now if I go into the stencil table itself, you'll see there's quite a few different patterns you can, quite a few different patterns you can make, and also you can craft blank patterns in here. Now usually for a blank pattern you craft that in your inventory, and the reason why I've done it in the stencil table as well is because obviously this version of Minecraft, it doesn't actually help that much with custom recipes and things. So if I quickly show you that the recipe for the blank pattern is just 2 sticks and 2 planks. Any planks and it will work, and it gives you 2 patterns, and there you go, that's it. And then, like I said, stencil table, you just need a blank pattern, and then you can just get the stencil. That's quite easy and simple, I would say. And then if I just chuck all this back in here, the last little feature I like is if you don't like the colour of this wood, I can't get it so you can craft it out of that specific wood. It would just take way too many different entities, and I just don't think it'd be worth it. But what I have done is if you crouch and click on it, it will change the colour of the wood. It works with any plank, so any coloured planks it will work for. So yeah, that will change that. And then if you want to get rid of it, I've done it so you can't punch it to death and break it, because that way, if anything explodes near it, it won't break. So what you just need to do, the empty hand, crouch, left trigger or left click, and it drops it, and it's back in your inventory. And it does have a little bit of a lure on it that says do not place on transparent or half blocks, and that's purely because I've used the shulker entity for that. Now let me chuck all this stuff in here and we'll get to the next one, which is the part table. Now the part table is quite simple and similar. It's a blank pattern again with an oak log, and you just craft the crate right there. Now if I break the crate open, I will get the part table, and again same interface, same kind of like interface that I had before. So this one is a little bit different. I actually need some wood. Just grab some of those planks out of there. So obviously this one's a little bit different because you need to add items to it. So if you have wood, you can get the bindings or like the different heads or whatever, and also you can get the sword, the stone stuff from this, which is quite handy. Now this is kind of tricky if you're not used to this kind of thing, but the way this works is once you've got the parts, you can then craft the actual item. Now for wood, it doesn't matter. Wood, you can use the original crafting recipe or the newer crafting recipe. It's up to you. But from stone and upwards, so stone, iron, everything else, you need to use the new crafting recipes. Now, the new crafting recipes are like this. So for the sword, obviously you need a stick, the guard, and the blade, and that gets you the sword. Or let's just, for instance, the shovel. The shovel, you need a binding, a stick, and a shovel head. And that's basically it for the part table. That's basically there just to help you get the bindings and things like that. Again, if you get the log and you get a different coloured log, it will change. And also, if you crouch and click, it will also break. Okay, let me just chuck all this stuff back in here because we don't need all this clogging everything up. So our next one is the pattern chest. Now, the pattern chest is a normal chest with a blank pattern on top. I'm not going to show you in the crafting menu because you don't really need to see it. It's the same. It will be there if you look. So if I break this, I get the pattern chest and I can place it. And it's like a normal chest. It acts like a shulker. Unfortunately, it's the only way I can get it. I can't figure out how to change that name. If anyone knows, let me know. And it literally is just a chest. There's nothing really more to it. It's just a chest where you can go in and store all of your patterns. That's it. And again, to break it, just crouch and click on it and it'll break. That's it. Then we have the tank. The tank's a bit more confusing to build, but I'll show you it anyway. So you need 6 pieces of glass and 3 stone bricks, and that will get your tank. The tank itself is quite self-explanatory. I don't know why that glitches when it's against a solid block. I can't fix it. I've tried. If anyone knows how to sort that, maybe it's a hitbox issue. I don't know. But yeah. So what this is, it's essentially just a place to hold water and lava. It holds 7 buckets of each, and it works quite well in my opinion. And it's a good place to store. So yeah, that is the tank. We're getting through these quite quick. Okay, so the next one is the sieve. So for the sieve, we craft it quite simply with some oak planks in that shape and 2 sticks. Again, if I actually just take these quickly and show you, if I go in the crafting table, it is there. The sieve crate is there. You can craft it. Then we break the sieve crate and boom, we get a book and we get the sieve. So if we place the sieve there, it's empty, for now at least. Again, you can read the Sieve guide. It tells you how to craft different things and what you need and what basically comes out when you've done it, essentially. So to craft the mesh to get everything started, let me just chuck these bits in there because we don't need them. So it won't actually pop up here. So you're going to have to do this kind of manual crafting wise. And the crafting recipe is quite simple. It's just string in every slot and there you go. And then if you want to go for the diamond mesh, it's again quite simple. It is diamonds on every surface apart from the middle one, and then 1 single mesh in the middle, like so, and that gets you the diamond mesh. Now what you need to do is just place the mesh in and it places it. You can also swap it out for the diamond mesh. Don't know why you'd need to keep swapping it out. They do the same thing except the diamond's just a bit better. So what I'm going to do is just quickly show you. So with the normal mesh in, you can obviously sieve blocks. There's no fancy animations in this version, by the way, so that obviously is something I will look into in the future. But that wasn't intended to happen. Let me break that. Oh Christ! Let me break it and move it back. So because these are based on shulkers, if anything gets placed above it or it gets placed on, say, like a transparent block, it will like move, or it is. I can't change it, unfortunately. It is just one of those things. But yeah, as you can see, if you sieve gravel, you get new stuff coming out, stuff that's completely new to this add-on. And in these items, they're essentially just broken iron ores and things like that. So if you get 4 broken iron ore and you place it in a square like that, you will get iron gravel ore. And that basically is a new way of getting the ores. And the same with the, the broken emerald and every other broken ore in this, essentially. And just to quickly show you guys what the diamond sieve is for. So if I quickly swap that out to the diamond sieve, and I get the compressed stuff. So this is compressed gravel, compressed sand and things like that. It will give you out more of an output, so it's just faster way to sieve, essentially. And it just saves a bit of time. So let me chuck all these things back in here. Oh gosh, there's loads of stuff in here. Oh Christ. Okay, I can't all fit it all in, but you know what I'm saying. Next we have the bonsai pot. God, I couldn't think of the name of it then. The bonsai pot is crafted quite simply with just iron and a hopper. So, oh wait, I don't even need to do it. Oh, I forgot it's a crate. So yeah, so like this, that kind of thing. There you go, bonsai crate made. We break that open. We literally get the bonsai tray itself. Let's use this to put it on top of. So we've got the bonsai tray thing. Now, what we need to do is let's get some dirt and get some saplings. So if you put some dirt in and then say a sapling, yeah, I was gonna say hopefully you see it grow. So yeah, there's your sapling growing, and it grows and grows and grows, and it'll break. And over time, I think I can't remember quite the timings on this one, but it's not exactly fast because it's dirt. There you go, you saw a little thing. I haven't quite synced up the animation with the thing yet, but if you left click into this, you will see your thing. If you crouch click it, you can take it back, and then you can take that back, and then if we stop crouching, we can place dirt and say add another one, or crouch take it away, put a different one, crouch take it away, put a different one. You get the picture. It's quite simple. It's not a complicated thing. It's just a nice little handy thing to have, essentially. And then this one is the drying rack, which is a nifty little item that just dries rotten flesh into leather. We just need some slabs and some sticks to make this one. Go into the crafting table again. You will see it is on the left hand side, and it's there. There we go. We've got the drying rack. I'll tell you what. I'll get two of these just to show you. So you place it down, and then just place your rotten flesh inside, and then over time it will dry out to the point where it has the leather. There we go. See? Like that. And then it can take up to 3 minutes for these to dry out. So I'm not going to stand here and watch it just you know, we'll come back to this a bit later. So let's go all the way back to the first one, which is the forge. So to make the forge, you need 8 pieces of stone bricks and a furnace. Let me just take those out and I will show you. So there you go. 8 pieces, furnace, there's your forge. So, the way this works is once we break it, you obviously get the forge and you get the book. And I have done it this way so you get a book as well, just to help you do it. Forging 101, welcome to this guide, blah, blah, blah. And it basically tells you all the different things that you can make and do with this. So, I'm not going to read that again. You can read that in your own leisurely time. I'm just going to show you all these different things. So, you've probably noticed there's a couple of different versions of ores here. It's not all the same. Let me get this water as well. And then what I'm also going to do is, where is our pattern chest? Oh, Christ, I need an open hand for that, otherwise it won't open. There we go. So let me just get some ingots, a bucket. We'll get a bucket pattern, and I don't know, we'll get a pickaxe head. Oh, and tell you what, we'll even get the gem pattern as well. So, to start the furnace going, to start the forge going, you need to power it with lava. Now, I will say there is a slight issue with the whole hitbox with this. You can only place and do things in this specific middle center square. You can't click anywhere else apart from here. So if you do it anywhere else, it won't work. And the base of this is quite simple. You place one ore in, and you get a little bit of liquidy ore up there. And the more you place, the more you get. Now, you can immediately, if you crouch and click it, it will pour it out. Again, no fancy animations yet, sorry. And once it's poured out, you can then cool it down by adding water. Once you've added the water, it will cool down to the block. You can click it again and get the block. So that's one side of it. So the other side, we'll do this with iron again and gold. So the iron gravel ore that you can get by sieving and stuff, you can also use that. It also works in this forge as well. And what you can then do is, say you want, I don't know, an ingot from the iron ore, you can just click it and get the ingots. Now, one pattern is 2 ingots, so you're already now saving way more time, so much more ores as well. But also, you can do things direct, so you can also have a bucket, so you can get a bucket straight away, or even the pickaxe head. So if I do that, you've got an iron pickaxe head. Now, here's the cool thing. So these patterns, these get destroyed every time because they're only made of wood. They will burn up, and that's that. That, you know, they don't last long. So the cool thing is you can make alloys. Now, if I grab some iron and I grab some gold, like so, what I can do is place 1 iron in, 1 gold in. It gives you a gold alloy. You can only do it half a tank full. That's all I've done it for now. If you guys want me to do it more than that in the future, I can do, but that's all it is for now. So if you put this in with the alloy, so if I put the axe head in now with the alloy, it would destroy it and hopefully give us the pickaxe head cast. So this is now a cast. This won't do anything in the alloy. You can't cast an alloy axe head. And the same with the ingot pattern. It should give us an ingot cast. Now I'll do that a couple more times just to show you. So you've got the iron and the gold. It doesn't have to be in that specific. You can do gold and iron if you really want to. So let's get the gem pattern, and we will get the bucket pattern, and we'll get one of each just to show, you know, how well it works. So we do that. Chuck them away. There we go. We have got the gem cast. There we go. So all those are now casts. They will no longer destroy. They will stay as they are. So now if I say get some gold ore in there, and I want to just keep using this to get loads of gold ingots, I can, and it won't destroy. And I don't know, say with what should we do? Should we do emerald? Okay, let's do emerald to do the gems. So if we've got emerald in there, and you want to get the gems, you just get the gem cast, and again, just keep clicking on it, and you get your gems. You get the basic idea. It's not that hard. It's not that hard to kind of grasp. And these are quite. I will admit it's quite fun to have a new crafting element. So like with this, say I can get 2 gems, but then because there's still a bit left in the tank, I can make a pickaxe head, like so. And yeah, that's basically it. There is a few other things you can do, which is you can melt 4 cobblestone into some lava. Now you need to do 4 cobblestone for this. So 4 cobblestone will fill the tank. You can then pour it and then pick it up. If you want the to pick the actual lava up, you can do that. Or if you fill it up, pour it out, and then let me get the water, and then cool it down, it turns it into obsidian. Crouch click again, and your obsidian pops out. So another easier way to get obsidian, I suppose, and infinite lava at that point as well. And finally, I just want to go back and get us some bits and bobs from this chest. Just to show you, because I've now got the diamond pick head, I can now make the diamond pickaxe. So all the crafting recipes, like I said, have completely changed. Things are completely different in this add-on. Oh gosh, what's going on over there? Oh, it's because I've left the original ones in there. Okay, whatever. Okay, so there we go. That's basically my whole entire add-on. There is a few extras that you can go and look and find for yourself. I've not shown every single little thing in this video, but I've shown you as much as I can. It's been a long video as it is. I think over a 20-minute video at this point. But yeah, that's basically it. Check the links in the description for the downloads. Please give me credit if you use any of this or do any videos on this. And if you want to provide a download link for this add-on, please link it back to this video. That's all I ask. And yeah, that's basically it. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I will see you all again in the next one. Bye!